Alright, so this is going to be a robot that probably not many people have heard of. I don't know why, it just wasn't very popular. I mean, okay, I have a theory as to why it wasn't so popular, but other than that, I don't know. But this is going to be a review of the SBD3000. Now, some people might be asking, what does SBD stand for? There are two things. And both of them fit. Either secret bank deposit or silent but deadly. And if you could tell by that second one, yeah, he farts and poops. So, let's do like a physical description. So, on his head, he doesn't really have a neck. He just kind of has this, like, the top of his body is flat, and then the head just kind of sticks up out of it. On the top of his head, there's this weird sort of antenna thing, and then on the front of that is the motion sensor, which it can use in the in one mode that is sort of like a guard mode. Right beside that, there's a what looks to be a screen. It kind of is. It's more of just quite a few LEDs in there. I would say maybe about 10. There's a couple up on the top corners where his eyes would be, and then it's got a few, I would say probably between 5, maybe 5 or 6 lights down there that light up when he talks, sort of like a mouth. But there are multiple LEDs in the eye areas, so that it does kind of, they do kind of change a little bit. So I guess it's sort of expressive. Below that, you have two things. Okay, so you have a button on the left. This is the coin return button, because this is like a robot bank of sorts, sort of, where you can store your money in there, you can't do anything like paper, but the coins and plop, you can put those in there. Next to the coin return button is the slot where you actually put them in there. This actually has a light around it as well, so as it's talking and moving, that can flash as well. Below that, you have these kind of line things, I don't know. In between there's another small light that also lights up. Then you have his belly, which kind of pops out when he's pooping, really show that he's trying to push that plop out. Okay. This is kind of weird, but, if you're a crazy mopper like me, you would think farts and burps and stuff like that is hilarious, and that's exactly what this is. So then there's nothing right there. So then we'll go, well, on each arm, he's got 3 fingers on each hand. 2 of them are connected, so you can pull them out. They kind of go like out to the side, and one on each of his hands. Those are used in when you play with them to control him and do certain things. And sometimes he'll lift up his leg and act like he's gonna pop a really big one, and you gotta pull his finger. No. Turning him around, he's supposed to have an outer shell covering the speaker on the back. I mean, it still has that. The speaker's still covered, but I've had this thing for like probably since 2007 when it came out. I think I got it when I was like 6. So I got bored one day and pulled it off, and now I can't find it. So awesome. I was crazy back then. So now let's go to the feet. The right foot doesn't have anything. This one moved, it kind of moves a little bit. The left foot is where everything is at. On the bottom, you have the battery compartment. On the back of the foot, on the bottom, or not on the bottom, but like on the, like still on the back part, but very close to the bottom is the power switch. It takes 4 AA batteries. It has a battery pack that you pull out, sort of like some of the newer Wowie robots. Except with this one, the cover and the battery compartment are separate. You just pop off you unscrew the cover, pull it off, and then you pull out the battery compartment and put the 4 AA's in there. On the left foot, there's something I will mention. That is that right there. For people that can see, that is a, you will see that is a very weird Try-Me tab slot. I don't have anything that goes in there, and I don't think there's any videos. There's only a couple videos of this thing out there, but none of them show the demo mode. Now if it was just like most things are, where it's just the small rectangular slot, I could probably find something to fit in there, but for the people that can't see, I'll kind of describe it, because I am blind and I know how frustrating it is when nobody really tries to describe anything. So it's kind of I don't know how to describe it really. It has 3 ends, like, I don't know. It's yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe. It's kind of like a Y shape. Sort of, yeah. I think that's the best way to describe it. But that's on the left foot. So, and I wasn't the one that took this out of the box when I got it. So, and even if I was, like I said, I was like 6 when I got this thing, so I probably wouldn't have cared, and we probably would have thrown the box away like you do with every other thing. So, unless I happen to find a piece of plastic like that that can get in there, we probably won't see the demo mode. But yeah. So, let's go through the 2 different modes. There's a 3-position, the power switch is a 3-position switch. The first one is the guard mode, and the second one, like if it's facing away from you, all the way to the right is off. In the middle is the guard mode, and then all the way to the left is the main play mode. So we'll start with the guard mode. Oh, it has to reset, so I'm going to
pull my right finger to enter security mode.
Pull the right finger.
Pull my left finger to enter prank mode. Or press the coin return button to enter security mode and prank mode.
So it's either you pull the right finger for him to yell and go crazy. If someone's coming, you pull the left finger for him to make fart jokes when somebody comes in, or you press the coin return button for both. So,
Security mode and prank mode.
oh, and if you don't do anything, it kind of, oh. The screen will turn off.
2, 1. Security alert! Intruder detected! Oh boy, that's gonna linger a while.
I think it's sound sensitive as well. No? Maybe I just wasn't being too still in front of the sensor when I was doing it. Let's see.
Security
Oh.
alert!
Oh, wow.
Intruder detected!
Okay, that must be a good sensor. Because I kind of put my hand over it, not even in front of it, and it still recognized it. So let's see.
Security alert! Intruder detected!
No way. There must be more to that one dot on the front. This whole antenna piece must be a sensor because,
Security alert!
yeah, I think it is. I don't know how, but I just kind of put my hand behind it and...
Doggone it, that was an SBD!
Yeah.
Security alert! Intruder detected! What the heck was that?
Oh, mop.
Security alert!
Okay,
Intruder detected!
now we're going to the main play mode.
Alright, time to wake up and smell the coffee!
So now it's just in the normal play mode. You can pull the left one to your,
Running low! Need another deposit, and I mean now!
to hear fart jokes and not the greatest robot jokes. The right one is sort of, if you're familiar with 1998 Furbies, it's sort of like Ask Furby. Basically, you just, it can't really hear you. You ask it yes or no questions and it randomly comes up with an answer. So we'll do that.
You have now accessed the SBD3000 question and answer bank. Ask me any yes or no question, then for the answer, pull my right finger.
I don't know. Am I a mopping mopper?
Calculating. That would be a big N-O.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's open some windows here.
Oh, this one's kind of going out. I gotta pull it kind of hard.
Wow, that one loosened my bolts.
What the mop?
You might be a robot if you think a power lunch requires an extension cord.
Okay.
Holy moly! Oh, that ought to clear the room. You might be a robot if your favorite snack is mixed nuts and bolts.
What the mop? What the mop? So, the way you access most of the actual features of this robot is through the button, the coin return button.
Please enter your secret code to access your account. You know, the secret
This kind of puts it in the mode when you first turn it and when you first put batteries in it or take it out of the box. The default code to get into the banking mode where you can access how much you have. It won't actually tell you how much, it'll just tell you the number of coins that you have in there. But you do the right one, left one, the right one, and the left one. You can change that by holding down the coin return button in the normal play mode.
No. Deposit so far.
There is stuff in there, but
Thank you for
since I reset it, it's not gonna recognize that. It has a sensor so that it knows like when to stop if it's taking a plop, but
Coins.
that's about it. So, so I'm going to,
Please enter your secret code.
then if you want to access
You know, the secret
the other features, you can press the coin return button again, and now you have a whole new list of things you can do. So the right one 3 times will go to the game mode. The left one 3 times will make him do his... Oh, I took too long. Let's see if I can get this long one right. I think it's a 6. It's 6 things in the sequence. Let's see. Left to right, right, left, left, right. So now I'll play. Oh.
SBD3000.
So I'm sure that everybody probably knows what that was supposed to be.
You might feel weak.
I'll do a little bit of the game.
You have successfully entered the game mode. Pull my left finger.
So pull the left finger for that one.
Pull my right finger. 4. Press the coin return button. 4. Want to have a contest? 1. Your turn. Yes. 2. Your turn.
I will say the patterns in this thing are not very good.
Yes. 3.
And it's slow. Oh.
Your turn. Yes. 4. Your turn. Yes, yes, yes.
Or what, and it poops one out if you get to if you get a certain number of them right. I'm just gonna put it back in there.
Now that
Oh wow, that's funny. It's funny that I do that in a lot of videos, and it's really funny now because we haven't had enough burps in the video. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm going to have to kind of reset it because if the things aren't in there right, it's not going to recognize them and it's going to keep stopping. So I'll probably just make a couple-minute video of SBD taking a huge plop.
yes, no question. This will the answer for my right finger.
I don't feel like it. No. I don't know if I feel like doing that. But yeah, I'm going to get everything out, put it all back in, and then do another one. Oh, I will show you. Oh, okay. I forgot that he randomly burps like that too. I'll show you his song that he does.
On the SBD3000, yo. All get up. It's good to go. I've got banking skills and robotic grip. When the pressure builds, I let it rip. SBD.
Oh, I think it's supposed to poop a few. Oh my gosh, yeah, they'd get plopped a few out right there. Alright. So that was it.
Thank you for banking with SBD3000.
Okay. Let me see how many I actually pooped. Oh, I see 2. So I'm gonna plop those back in.
That one hit the spot. Give me another shot in the slot.
Okay. So that was it for this one.
SBD powering down.
And I will make another one where I know it won't actually stop because it's not hitting the sensor. I'll make another one showing probably a whole 2 minutes of pooping. So if you're looking forward to that, then that it'll be kind of crazy. Yeah. All right, I'm going. This was a weird video, but all right, bye.